Hey, am I live? Oh my, sorry. Okay. All right. So I'm live now. So again, this is not a review. It's live. It's not a review. So if you're watching this from the future, it's just me gonna be talking here for about an hour. Just about anything, and of course, in the description and the title, I'm gonna talk about my first impressions on the Ziigaat Odyssey. I know it's been released like months ago, and also the upcoming Hifigo sale. So yes, I will be doing that. So just I don't want to waste your time, like clickbaited on the title, and so yeah. Let's see here. Spatial projection. I'm actually taking notes. Taking notes of the what I'm hearing about the Odyssey. This set is really, really good. I can tell you, it is really good. Um, all right, let's see here. I'm not sure if someone is going to watch me live though. It's Sunday. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I thought I'm gonna get the Odyssey because I got, a notification that I'm gonna receive it yesterday, and so I saved, you know, the video for today because I know I just feel that what there are. Um, all right, let's see. Okay, so is this okay though? Can we? Let me just put the volume up a little bit. All right, so yeah, again, Odyssey, Ziigaat Odyssey. When was this released? This I know it's not a year yet, like 6 months probably. Oops. Oh, someone came. Someone came, liked, and left. It's okay. Oh, and I know some like there's gonna be like an influx of people coming here in the first few minutes just because of how the YouTube algorithm goes. Um, and so I'm saying good. Oh, okay, all right. So I'm not sure if you're one of them, but it's always been like this. Like after a certain amount of minutes, like 3 or 5 minutes, a lot of people are gonna come here because it's been referred by the algorithm. It's just the YouTube algorithm. But if you're into earphones, you can stay ahead. This is gonna be like me talking about a certain earphone. If you're not into earphone, then I'm so sorry for wasting your time. But yeah, Ziigaat. Let's see, Ziigaat Odyssey, right? Ziigaat Odyssey. I was just wondering 4 months ago. So Timmy reviewed this 4 months ago. Jay 7 months ago. So it's like half a year already. I know they've been talking about this, and it seems like people have forgotten about the Odyssey already. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But it's let's see here. So yeah, a lot of people are still reviewing it, like different time frames actually. Um, yeah, but man, like even 7 months from 6 months ago, this is a set that people should consider. This is very well balanced. This is really well balanced. This is really good for its price. I mean, I'm starting to question my my preference and my target. It's crazy good. It's good in a way that it's balanced. It's not really neutral. So I actually graphed it already. So you can see there, and I'm not sure if you can see. I hope I can. I'll probably do a PC live next time so that I can share my screen. But anyhow, so yeah, if you can, let's do it this way. I mean, if you're, I think you can pull up, like if you're watching from a phone, you can pull up my squig in there and Ziigaat Odyssey, and then overlay it with the high senior Mega 5P, no, sorry, high senior Mega 5 EST. Very, very similar. Like 95% identical, and probably the only difference is that 3 to 4K elevation. That is a little bit too much, like 1 or 2, 3 dBs for the Mega 5 ESTs. Um, yeah, and personally, I'd pick the Odyssey. 10 out of 10. One reason, of course, is the price because like Odyssey is how much? $200. I guess around $200. Mega 5 ESC is much more expensive, twice the price, and it's a little bit underwhelming. I know a lot of people like it. Um, I didn't really feel the EST magic in there. Oh, it's not about me, dissing the brand. Like I love my Mega 5P. It's just that maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the unit. Maybe it's really just, the tonality didn't really match for me. I have my own target for a reason. But yeah, looking at the Odyssey, man, it is so. And like I usually I used to write because I like writing, and um I just like writing. But now I'm more into videos. But I sometimes write, and when I write stuff, that's gonna be an S ranker or a very good unit. Yeah, and it happens to be this Ziigaat Odyssey here. Really. So yeah, I'm probably, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video. I mean, it's too premature. I'm probably gonna make a video of it next week. I mean, release my video, but it's really good. I mean, I can tell. I can tell already. Maybe it's just me being lazy. Like I know a lot of some reviewers take some time for them to formulate their own opinions about how a set sounds. But I don't know, like I just can tell. Like with just one song, I can tell it sounds good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I can really end game Odyssey. Like I like it. Let me just look at my um price category here. I mean, like this is interesting. This is really really good. I mean, it's going toe to toe with my Let's Show Stud 2024s. Um and I'd probably choose this over some IEMs in my 250 to 499 price category. I'd probably choose this over the Software Studio 4, Apple P8, The Blessing. I'd choose over the DaVinci. I'd actually just choose this just about anything. This is great. Or I don't know. I mean the Lush. I know the Lush sounded okay, but I just felt like there was something about the Lush that they graphed close to. Actually, there was something about the Lush that's just not for me. It was too lush, if that makes sense. So look at that. If we overlay Odyssey and the Lush actually have lesser bass, which didn't feel like it. It felt like there was more to it, and it's probably because of the less treble presence. Because again, like when you look at the frequency graph, there's always an effect when you lower something. something's gonna get highlighted, you know. So if you lower the treble, then the treble is, the bass is gonna be highlighted, and we have a lot of peaks and dips with the lush in here. Um, the Odyssey is different, man. Like even if there's a little bit of clarity in there around like 8 to 10K, I didn't even see a peak. There was no 8K peak. It was a little bit hard to measure this. Um, yeah, this was Apple Explorer. Let's see, Apple Explorer. Yeah, I'd choose this over the Explorer, actually. I'd choose this over the Explorer. Man. The Apple Explorer still has that character to it. You know, like it's like when you've heard Explorer, it just sticks to you. You know, like you remember that. Okay, this is the tonality of the Explorer, and it's warm, very good sounding. The Odyssey is satisfyingly balanced. It is satisfyingly balanced. The bass even has good, man, like or if you're for Filipino, Urban Dub. I was listening to. I mean, I didn't finish a song, but Alert the Armory. Um, yeah. And that drums just had very good imaging. Um, very good, very good. Let me just double check the detail retrieval on this one here. Because usually I check detail retrievals. I test track it. I mean, the track that I use is um, Unwell by Matchbox 20. I mean, like, bass is tight. It has good impact for the price, of course. Yeah, decent detail retrieval. Ego Death. Oh man, it's so good. The timbral accuracy is so good. I'm listening to Ego Death by Polyphia, featuring Steve Vai. And that imaging, because this track starts like they mastered it, or what's this? They mixed it like at the first part of the song, the guitar from far, it kind of like goes near. All right, it's so good. I mean, the stage is not really that airy. It's not. It's not even airy, man. It's just natural. I mean, naturally decaying treble. It's not exaggerated. Probably some people would think this is a little bit close. I don't. I mean, because it's still proportionate. Hmm. Man, it's so good, dude. I mean, the treble doesn't sound like it had ESDs. It's probably not the best, sounding treble, but for the price, at least it's not grainy or something. It is so good. Let me try Plastic Love. Oh, man, it's so good. I can't help saying it's so good. The bass is this is single DD, and I think it's well implemented into here. It's like just a sweet spot. It's not too boomy. Just very good balance overall. It is surprisingly good. People should, like I'm glad that I haven't really reviewed this like when during its release. Um I may have forgotten about this, like it's nice to hear Chi-Fi 7 months is a little bit old. It's nice to hear um it's nice to hear something that from the past. It's nice to hear something from the past. It is really good, man. The Odyssey is just really good. Um, Odyssey versus Vanguard T Pro. I'd probably choose the. Yeah, I'd probably choose the Odyssey on this one here. Ziigaat Lush is a better explorer. I don't think so. I actually don't think so. No, this is I'm scrolling videos and Jace. He made a video about Lush. Zigat is a better explorer. I don't think so. I actually still prefer the explorer. Um, all right. I don't know what. Yeah, I mean it's good. Yeah, but HBB reviewed it 7 months ago. All right. I'm so it it's good. The Odyssey is nice. All right. Let's talk about. So I'm done with the Odyssey talk. Let's have a look at the let's take a look at. Oh, do I have that? I think I downloaded it. The Hifigo sale. I know I made a video of it, but like for people who want to watch a longer content, if you want to watch a longer content, then why not, right? Why not? Um, do I start with okay? Because I started up from yeah. Let me just double check here what they have. Um, they have Yaksha. Yeah, I don't have the Yaksha. The Fission. I don't have the Fission. I have the K-Fine Quatio coming in, so I should get it hopefully this week. Yeah. Um Fission, yeah, I don't know. Tension not sending me. Chimera not sending me. It's okay. I don't wanna like review almost all release. I don't have the time for that. Some people may have the time, but good for them. And I try my videos to at least a little, be have more information in it rather than me just making just for the sake of it. You know what I mean? I mean, I can do that, but it doesn't feel satisfying to create a video just because, it's more fun when I create a video and I feel like I've shared what I know and I've given good points to the viewers on which to buy and I could be of any help. So yeah. Let's see here. Cables. No, I don't really want to talk about cables, man. DAX. Nah. Dongles. Probably not. Volume S. It was 319 to 290. It's only 9% discount. Volume S though. I don't know. What do you think? Volume S. I mean, it didn't really reach. It was too mid forward. It sounds natural, but I mean, I thought they were good. I think I didn't rank him S. Um, I didn't. I forgot how my video went, but yeah, 290 volume S. I was really expecting it to have that good quality bass because of the passive radiator. I kind of like how Ziigaat implemented that passive radiator on the EA 1000. So and also the binary Dyna Quattro. It has passive radiators. I really liked how they implemented that, and I really had high expectations on the volume S, but yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming for the price. It was If it was around 200, that would have been a different story. But it's like even with the discounted price of 290, I don't know. Real up to you. I mean, if you liked it, I liked it. It's just that that's the thing about that's the thing about my scoring. It's not just I like it. It has to be in a specific price range because we're talking about like, like how do you call that? Like diminishing returns. We're talking about diminishing returns here. Maybe it's not a problem for people who have deep pockets, but hey, like, oh, I just talk about the Odyssey, man. I just talk about the Odyssey. Man, the Odyssey is really good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so I was talking about it, like, like Jay's Audio reviewers have been, they made their review like 7 months ago, and I'm glad that I got to try it this time. I'm glad that I got to try it this time because I could let the people know that, hey, don't forget about these releases. Like Chi-Fi's going too fast. Bum 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 bum. And then all reviewers would review in chorus like, "Hey, this is good stuff, good sounding IM," and after that they get forgotten. And I'm glad that oh, for a while we're that. I'm glad that like Ziigaat offered me to review the Odyssey. I mean, it's old in Chi-Fi. Like 7 months, that's old in Chi-Fi. A lot of things can happen in 7 months. But hey, I'm gonna tell people like, hey, don't forget about the Odyssey. I mean, it still stands strong in the current flow of things, Like, I mean, I may not be the reviewer who has tried like the recent stuff, but I think I have enough like sense, not really sense, but I can compare it with some of the newer IMs, like, say, for example, what do I have? What have I reviewed? What have I reviewed? Probably not a lot, but um, let's see here. What are the new stuff? Like, I'd prefer this over at Volume S. Um, I prefer it over the Mega 5 ESTs. You know, I prefer it to Meyer Audio Slevo. I mean, Slevo was my S ranker, and I was actually thinking, because in my 121 to 250 price category, it's already 10. I promised to myself that I would only suggest 10 in each price category, like top 10. So someone has to go in this price list. Someone has to go. Um, So I don't know which one has to go here. So I have Lecture SL 2024s. Nope, that cannot go. We have the My Audio Slevo Mark II. Can't let go of that. Doing a fucking Ultra. Probably no. These are still irrelevant. I feel like these sets are relevant, even like for years to come. SL 2024, man. That's my top recommendation. That's my first perfect scored IEM. And that's the reason why I revealed my face except my eyes. So yeah, to answer your question, best resolution, details, and clarity. Yeah, of course, let's show SO 2024. But the thing is, I don't really recommend that because how would you buy it? It's limited, exactly. Yeah, it's can't do that. It's a limited run, and even if you find one, it's probably gonna be overpriced, and it's not gonna be. I don't know. I should change this though. But I love it so much. It's always there. It's a planar, but it freaking sounds like a hybrid. Sounds like a hybrid. Um, that's why probably the Odyssey. Let me just check the graphs here. Like, are they even close? I don't think they're close. But maybe they are. I don't know. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, very far. Um, the SL22 is a little bit contrasty. The Odyssey is probably more balanced, but it's just I don't know, man. It's just good. I don't know. Um, what's the current set that you are enjoying now, Anil? Like, if you know, like what your top set? Like, what's your number one set right now? Anil or Anil? And probably I can assume or guess. You know what what set is for you, or at least maybe gauge. Adonis. I've heard the Adonis. Is it a warm set? Yeah, it is warm actually. But I heard the Adonis in Japan. Mm-hmm. But I can't remember how it sounded though. Okay. So probably you'd probably like so if you like the Adonis, it's a warm set. Yeah, I know it's warm because I don't see and it's I know IQA and Chimera, I like how they implement natural timbre. I mean, I know they graph really weird. Um but it seems like the tuner is sensitive to like past 10K peaks and they try to avoid that. And so like the Adonis here doesn't really have like a lot of extension going on past 10K. And so that bass in there, it gets emphasized, and so that's why it's warm. So, but I bet, yeah, I remember now. It actually sounded natural. Yeah. So it sounded natural. I know they graph weird, but I mean, they're always on spot with timbre. At least that's the good thing. Yeah, they're always on spot with timbre, and that's what people don't really. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's just yeah. Maybe it's just me being a musician, a drummer, but I tend to care about timbral accuracy really, especially with cymbals. Now, I'm very particular about cymbals because, like I wanna know how they do it, and um, it has different tones. So, like for example, hitting a ride cymbal and hitting a ride cymbal, if you hit it in the center or like around the edge, it's gonna have a different sound compared to hitting it in the shoulder or around, at the end of the cymbal. Um, and it's a creativity. It's an artistic style for drummers to be hitting different places in the rides. And I'm a fond of how drummers doing it. So, and that's why I sometimes like when I watch live videos. Um, Usually, musicians do it a little bit differently from compared to like the track they recorded. So, and when I watch live, they do it differently, and like it just I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Project Dita, as I said before, I'm a bass head. I'm liking bright neutral. Bright bass boosted extended treble. So V shape, you're liking V shape. So very contrasty, right? Very contrasty. You probably like the T Pros. Was it? There's a new one. Let's like people are liking. Is it the T Pro? T Pro Ultra or what's that? Is it T Pro? No, it's not the T Pro. Top Pro? No, I think Timmy. Let's see. Uh, Odyssey is nice. I mean, like, let me just tell you now, it's gonna be an S ranker for me, but I'm contemplating on putting it like S plus or just a regular S, S plus, or a perfect scored IM. I'm still contemplating on doing that. Um, I like it. It's balanced. It's not that bass boosted. It's not too. Yeah. It's just that if you want a good reference, if you want a good reference on how balanced a sound is, the Odyssey would probably be the best one. It's an all-rounder, it's a reference, and from there, you kind of know, like, for example, if you go to a meetup or something and you're locked to the Odyssey sound signature, it's going to be easier for you to know the signature of other sets, like, because it's just a good bass line. It is such a good bass line. Odyssey is really good. Yeah, it's just that's. So what was that though? I know people have been, or maybe Jace Audio. He reviewed it. Um, where are his videos? SenseTop Pro. Oh, okay, the SenseTop Pro. Okay, resolution and details are airy. It may be okay. It may be a little bit different when you say resolution. It's a little bit different for me because for me, resolution also includes natural timbre. Okay, like imagine like a TV high definition. So there's high resolution, but you know that it doesn't look like that in real life. That's like boosted resolution, right? Like very 3D. Like I know when you go to like Costco or something and they display TVs and like very good oranges, I don't know, like fruits like recorded in ultra high resolution. It looks it looks good to watch it, but in real life it's really not like that, right? You know what I mean? For me, resolution is like how natural they can be, and it makes like timbre and everything believable. That's resolution for me. With the Odyssey, yes, the resolution is okay, not the best. It's okay. Details are okay, not the best, but they're there. I mean, probably above. average. Airy. Now, this is probably not the one to be looking for, but that also depends on what you mean by airy because for me, even if the stage is small or proportionate, I still consider that airy because I feel a sense of depth in the stage. So I consider that like still airy, but not with the Odyssey though because it's not wide. It's not like holographic wide. It is holographic, but in a smaller scale, if that makes sense. And it's enough for me. I don't want IMs to be like super airy. Like one thing that for example, have you heard the Duno SSX Mark II or the Brain Dance? I consider those airy, but it makes the symbols unnatural. Sound signature as the 24s. Okay, so the sound signature of yeah, it's probably be the closest. That's why the Odyssey is probably the closest to SL 2024s. The Odyssey, yeah. That's why I'm contemplating on giving this an S, like to substitute the SL 2024s. Heck man, I'm just probably make this a perfect scored IM. Yeah. Yeah, you just yeah, thanks Anil. Yeah, I'd probably make this a perfect scored IM. I mean, I've never heard a lot of tracks yet, but yeah. Only because I'm gonna make this a perfect scored IM, only because I want something to recommend to people. And like my top of my recommendation is limited, and it's counterintuitive because why would I recommend something that it's not in the price category because it's limited, right? So thanks for letting me think. The Odyssey is gonna be my next perfect scored IM. Do I do a eye reveal? Oh man. Oh man, but yeah, the Odyssey. Yep. The bass is actually surprisingly tight. It's not really altering. I don't know though. Like this is really strange because look at that. Like the Lush and the Odyssey when you look at them, it's just, like very small differences. It looks like not really channel balance, but it it's night and day. When you listen to both, it's really night and day. Um it's too syrupy for me though. The Lush is too syrupy for me. All right. Oh, Anil, did you watch my new video? Like, if you had, it was just about the Hifigo sales. If you had $1,000, which items would you buy from the sale? For me, yeah, if I had $1,000 though, what would I buy? Let's see. I'd probably buy the Blessing 3. Um, but Twilight is already 750, right? Yeah. But for single DD, man, like, it's a hard bite. Cause like for 750 for a single DD, I mean, like I'm fine with Falcon Ultra single DD. And people have been talking about the new Hydis, was that Tourist or something? They didn't send me one. You know the story. $1,000 though, like what would I get? Hmm, probably this is hard. Yeah, Blessing 3. Blessing 3 and RSV. Yeah, I'd probably do the blessing trend. It's like 1,000 bucks, right? Blessing three because I just want to have that bright neutral because I used to like bright neutral, and sometimes from time to time I want to hear. One of my first items was a like heart mirror. If you're old enough to know, HD sound heart mirror, I still have them. I still have them actually. HD sound heart mirror. So yeah, one of the and they're bright, kind of like neutral. I like the bass in them. Um, so Blessing 3 and RSV, man. RSV sounds good. The vocal sounds really good with RSV. Software's RSV. Let's see here. Yeah. And I feel like the RSV, let me see. Do they graph same with the Odyssey? Let me double check on that. Okay, so probably not. Probably not. The gain's too high. Yeah, the gain's a little bit too high. But still, man. Why does it have TK2? I don't know what the TK. I don't know. Precog, super reviews, Odyssey. Oh, super does not have Odyssey? Oh man. He hasn't tried Odyssey. That's odd. Dude, this is really, yeah. EPZ K9. Yeah, that's the new one, right? From EPZ. I know. Right. Yeah, I think that's all. That's all for today. It's really just I want to talk about the Odyssey. And like people don't even need to um think about getting like $750 set or like $1,000 set. Um, Look no further. But hey, like you want a warmer signature, right? So I'm not sure if you're gonna like the Odyssey really, but for me, it's really the closest to the S12 2024s. Um, Tonally, yeah, tonally, of course. Um, the planers is gonna be a little bit technical because it's just the way it is. It has faster transients. Um, but I don't mind. Like, yeah, Odyssey is really, really, really good. Toot 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 toot. Yeah, they can find Quatio. Let me see the graph. Maybe they've graphed this already. They find Quatio. Okay, so high-end portable. Black. This is nice. There's a little bit of tuck in there around 400 hertz, so this is probably gonna be balanced. Silver and gold. Okay, so black is probably be the bassiest. Silver is like in the middle. This looks like EM6L. No? Haha, yeah. It looks like EM6L. Um, Probably less shouty, more balanced than the EM6L, I think. Yeah. It's probably gonna be an S ranker, a new S ranker, man. Like like a lot of choices, dude. Like, there's so many choices. I think like the new sweet spot is around 100 to 250. That's the new sweet spot in Chi-Fi now. It used to be around 300 to 400, but I think now it's gone a little bit down. Like, like companies releasing uh, good sounding earphones like the EPZ K9. I mean, I've never heard of this, but looking at the graphs, EPZ K9. Oh, he has EPZ K9. Oh, EPZ K9. Who has K9? Tone Deaf Monk. Okay, this looks like another. It looks like single ED. Hey, I'm not dissing on the K9, but it really does look like a single ED. And you know what? This graph reminded me of the Kima. Oh my god, Tone Deaf Monk doesn't have the Kima. Or let's say, Aria. Does he have the Aria? What single ED? Okay, fine. Clean. How about the clean? Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Oh, because of the nozzle. Uh, right there, yeah. Single DD, right? I overlay their APZ K9 and K fine clean. Boop. But the peak is at 9K. Okay. Juicier new release, the Defiant. What other release do they have? Jugger, or is it Juicier? The Defiant is, for me, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know. Like, hey, it's deficient. I know Defiant. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Defiant. The Defiant is good. The Defiant is good, but I just feel like the drivers are a little bit on the. They're a little bit. They're tuned really good, but I just feel like the drivers are not that of high quality. That's just me, okay? It may be wrong, and I actually requested to get the rainbow version because I have a theory. My theory is like maybe there is like a little bit of not really two tunings, but I just feel like I just compared my graph to other reviewers, and it seemed like the rainbow had a dip at 6K and the green does not have that one. And so that's why if the rainbow one does really have that dip, I don't know why. It shouldn't be like that. They should be tuned the same. Yeah, but with the unit I have, it's okay, but yeah, it's just okay. It's just okay. That's how I felt. It was just okay. Yeah. It didn't stand out in any way. That's because it's a bloodbath there, like $100 category. That's a lot of, but of course, like for like termination design. Hey, like if you want a safe sounding set that doesn't really have a lot of cons, probably the Defiant. Um, it's yeah, but it's not my favorite in that price range. And I'm giving away 1 or 2 units, I guess. Hey, like I really want to do a lot of giveaways. Honestly, I just really want to do because I don't sell them. Um, and they keep piling up, and but the thing is, I actually don't make money on YouTube yet. Um, and because I make like no, my purpose for doing YouTube is really not to earn money, but if I just earn enough so that I can ship giveaways to people, that I think that's okay. I mean, I can ship them, but I don't know where people live. Like, what if I need to pay $100 to ship an IM? Like I can afford that, but would you do it? And with the amount of IMs that I get, And let's say for example, I want to ship like I'm gonna do a giveaway. Let's say for example a KZ set, $30 IM. The shipping's gonna be more expensive than the actual unit itself. You know what I mean? And so I just wanna probably my goal for my channel is just maybe just earn enough to ship stuff. Not really to earn a living, dude. Like I that's why I'm doing a job. It's really not the YouTube stuff. So I just want my maybe if you wanna help the channel to do that, that would be really great. But yeah, that's probably my goal. Earn enough for YouTube to ship stuff so that I don't feel the waste on shipping something that you know what I mean. So yeah, that is my goal. Hopefully by the end of the year, I start to have more views and monetize to ship stuff. Say for example, like the just a lot really. I need to ship stuff. Um, yeah. So here, I the Defiant, I got it here. It's all packed, ready for the you know, for the lucky winner. I'm thinking of giving away the snow this what was this? JM21, the DAP. I'm giving away this one because I bought Shanling M3 Plus. Yay! Finally. Dude, my Shanling M3X is how old is this? Like 4 years old? It's still working and the battery life on this is dude, this is nuts. If you're familiar with Android, okay, the reason why the battery life on this is like ancient. I charged it like 2 weeks ago and it still has 48%. Can you imagine that? All right. So why is it like it? Why was the battery life good? Because it's freaking Android 7.7. Dude, Android 7. Android 7 is what? Is it forgot what is it? Ice cream sandwich? No, no. And gingerbread? No. Android 7 is Nugget. It's freaking Nugget. So not a lot of bloatware. Just it's just there. It's Ziigaat Odyssey is the best I'm ever. I kind of like agree with that. It presses the right buttons. Yes, yes, I agree with that. The Odyssey, it felt the same way with the S12 2024s for me. The Let's Share S12 2024s. I'm not sure if you've heard of that. Um, and yeah, I have to agree. It pressed like when I heard it last night, yesterday, I was just like, man, this is immediately an S ranker, and I was contemplating on putting it like a regular S rank in my ranking, S plus, or a perfect scored IM. And Angela and I were talking. You own them? Yeah. and and so Anil was asking like he wants to try he wanna have the SL 234s, but it's a little bit odd for me to be recommending the SL 234s when they're limited, right? And so probably I'm just gonna score the Odyssey that's just a perfect score, really. And just get the Odyssey. And I'm really glad that I was not part of the review list 7 months ago. I'm glad that I was able to review the Odyssey at this time so that I can let the people know like, hey, you don't have to wait for the new stuff. Good stuff have already existed. It was released 7 months ago. You know. And no, people shouldn't be really wasting money on like I made it to a point like it graphs close to the Mega 5 ESD. I'd pick the Odyssey 10 out of 10 versus the Mega 5 ESD. And it's not me not liking the Mega 5 ESD. I actually like the brand. I was one of the people who what like spread the word about the Mega 5P. The Mega 5P is still my reference set now. Until now. It's gonna be the Odyssey now. Which reminded me. Odyssey. Where's my versus Mega 5P? Yeah. Um Yep, it just cleaner. Let's see. Yeah, same. A little bit same in the base, but cleaner overall. It's just smoother. Yep. Woohoo! Odyssey, man, it's really nice. Like, I really want to listen to the Odyssey, but like I can't be listening and talking to you guys. I'm probably gonna end the live just because I wanna. Oh, there's was it today? Canjam Shanghai? Fio. Okay, Fio. Yeah, they have the M21, right? They have the new Snow Sky dongle. Was that? Um. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's in there though. Canjam. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go to Canjam, SoCal. And so, like, we're thinking of buying tickets, and I know it's cheap now. And my wife said, like, is it really safe going there? I'm not sure if you're familiar with what's going on in the U.S. now. Like, a lot of rallies and stuff, and downtown LA it looks like a nightmare in there. Okay, good question. I don't suggest wavelet. I mean, um, you can, so this is what you're gonna do. Um, okay, first, do you have offline files or online? Like, how do you listen? Is it offline? Do you have an offline library or do you stream music? FLAC files. Okay. What you're gonna do is, so I'm pretty familiar. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Squig. Um, so you emulate, right? What was this one? What's this one here? You auto EQ an IM from Squig. I don't suggest Wavelet because Wavelet has a little bit of coloration when you apply the PQ values. So I suggest what you do is the Hibi app. Hibi, yes, Hibi app, Hibi Player, because Hibi Player supports TXT or TXT files from Squig. So for example, I go to Squig, um, and then, but you really have, for example, what? Okay, let's just for example Odyssey to Mega 5P, right? And then you go to my Squig. So it's either gonna be, yeah, you just have to find a squigger that, yes, the Hy-Vee. So for example, in my case, you go to my squig, right, and you search there, Mega 5 EST and the Odyssey, right? And so make sure that you remove the balance target in there, so both are overlaid, right? And then choose an EQ model. So you're gonna EQ the High Senior Mega 5 VST, all right? I mean, from Odyssey to High Senior Mega 5 VST. And maybe frequency range 20,000 to maybe just 15,000. There's a video on this on like how to do it. And then when you press auto EQ, I'm sorry. I missed. So the EQ model, I'm sorry. The EQ model is the Odyssey, right? You're gonna EQ that to the Mega 5 VST. And that file there, you're gonna download that, import. You're gonna import that file. It's a text file, and Hibi reads it. Hibi app reads it. And it just, and there you have it. You have the Odyssey EQ'd to the Mega 5 EST. You can do it on a wavelet, and that's why in Squig you have like export graphic EQ for wavelet. Um, or you can also, if you don't have Hibi app, if you don't, I actually like, this is just preference. I actually like the UAPP more than the Hibi. I don't know, like it's just me. So I actually just copy the values on, on here. Like when you do the auto EQ, there are values, right? Like how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 bands. And I just copy that on the UAPP. But the problem with the UAPP is for the PEQ, you need to buy those. It's called tone boosters. So it's you need to buy those. But yeah, Hibi app. All right. So I think that is it for today, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's an hour long live. Um, Usually it's like this. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I knew. Yeah. Sure, I can make a video on that. Actually, Timmy did a video on that. How to auto EQ. Yeah, Jizz Audio do it. Like, you search the how to auto EQ Squig, and Timmy made a video on it. Turn $20 into $2,000, kind of, and it's all in there. Or Clinical also, like D minus to A plus, like a lot. Um, so yeah, Timmy made a video on that. But yeah, maybe I can make a video on that too, just to supplement you guys. Um, because things have changed. People don't know about the Hibi app that they can do it. They still do wavelet. I mean, I'm not into. It's just that like a lot of wavelet, I think requires at least Android 10, and I couldn't actually do because sometimes I use my DAP, right, but it's 7 Android Nougat. It doesn't support wavelet, and so I was really glad when Hibi did an update for their app that can support TXT files, and then like it was really helpful. It was really great because at that time, before Hibi released that, your only option was UAPP, and you had to buy tone boosters, so it's not free. But Hibi app, it's free, and and PQ. So, right, I think that is it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for asking that question. I'm glad I helped. Oh, be sure to comment on my latest video about the summer sale. Maybe you're gonna win. Um, I'm gonna announce the winner in 10 days. So I'm just gonna use like pick a winner from the comments. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. See you next week for another live. And yeah, that's it. Bye for now. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. It makes me want to do reviews more. It's really just to help the community, like I'm not paid for this, but I don't care. Thank you so much.